Hey, what's up guys, it's Apollo Uchiha here and welcome back to my channel. Today I am back with a new story. The name of the story is What If Naruto Was Gifted a Magical Diary? And yeah guys, it is an unscripted story and my own idea. Now before continuing this, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel and follow me on my other channel as well. I'm gonna keep it light and simple and hope you guys enjoy this one. Now without any further ado, let's begin with our today's story. Our story begins 6 years after the Kyuubi attack in Konohagakure no Sato. It was a sunny afternoon, and Hiruzen Sarutobi was already exhausted inside his office, because in front of him stood a huge mob of civilians who were filled to the brim with anger and frustration. Many of them had their clothes ruined because of the paintballs as well as stink bombs, so it kind of stank and smelled like paint at the same time there. And in the midst of this all was standing, between him and the civilians, a boy with folded arms and a pouty expression. 6-year-old Naruto Uzumaki, an orphan that he has been watching over and protecting secretly. Why did you do this, Naruto? It's their fault. They won't sell me stuff and call me bad names like a demon or whatnot. I don't understand. I got angry. It's what they deserve. Alright, I understand. What? You can't just take his side, Hokage-sama. This is... I told you something. Remember, I've warned you specifically. You are all given a warning. If you let this go, otherwise I will put you in prison for what you have done. As they all gulped, realizing that they might have broken a law that Hiruzen saw immediately, and now the advantage that they had was now turned against them. So they withdrew. He better not cause this mess again, Hokage-sama. Yes, I understand that. Thank you for your patience and your big heart for letting this go. With that, the civilians stomped away and left, while Naruto chuckled. Serves them right, doesn't it? Naruto, you need to stop doing this, my boy. One day I won't be here to protect you, and if you continue to do this, the people will hate you. But Gigi, No, Naruto, you need to understand this. I am serious. If things continue like this, you won't be able to set a foot inside the Shinobi Academy, let alone become a shinobi. You have a goal, my dear boy. You wish to become a Hokage, don't you? Yeah, I do, but I don't know where to start. I see my friends getting training from others, but I can't train. You won't train me. I can't, Naruto. I am the Hokage. I can't show favoritism this much. The people already are mad that I am taking your side on most of stuff. As Naruto looked down, I'm sorry for causing you trouble, Gigi. It's alright, Naruto. Look, you can always come and tell me. Why do you do this? Because I like to get back at them on my own. Really? Yeah, really. Well, how about we change that habit of yours? Habit of what? Of lashing out when you're angry. The best way to do is, as my sensei used to say, write stuff down on a private diary. Write stuff down? Like what? Like how your day went by and stuff, and what your wishes are and ambitions and your thoughts. I never thought of that. Well, you can always start somewhere. How about we go and get you something? And so, both of them went out for a walk. As they went into the shopping district area, there were a lot of peddlers there who were selling stuff. One such peddler was selling antique stuff, and amongst it was a diary. Hiruzen picked it up and began to look at it. It was a leather-bound journal, a normal-looking one with blank pages within. As Hiruzen smiled, this seems nice. Quite an antique one and something fitting for you. Oh, that book. That book is special. Really now? Said Hiruzen. Yes. Who's it for? It's for the kid. It's going to be his first journal. Ah, the boy. Well, you're in good luck, son. This is said to be something that is magical. It is said by some legends that this book belonged to the sage, and even some deities blessed it and said to him that if he wrote down something within, it might come true. Really? Yeah. I guess if you believe in it, it might. How much for the book? Oh, that would be 150 reals. Only because you're here, Hokage-sama. Really? Thank you. And so Hiruzen paid for it, and the man stopped them. Hold on. The set isn't complete. To complete the set, you need this. This is the authentic ink jar as well as the pen that came with it. But he's too young. Would he be able to write with it? That's up to him to decide. If he can learn, he can use it. It will only take a few strokes at best, I guess. And so, Hiruzen took it. How much for this? It's a gift. Own the house, Hokage-sama. Alright, thank you. So, they went in deeper in market to check out some other stuff that Hiruzen wanted to see, some books and some other stuff. But as they were returning, Hiruzen noticed that the peddler was gone. Excuse me, there was a peddler here. He asked a vendor that the man has set the shop out in front of. He left kind of immediately after selling this thing to you. Really? Said Hiruzen with a bit of thoughtfulness. But seeing Naruto, that he was happy, he sighed. Maybe he must have gone because he needed to be somewhere. Oh well. And so they returned, unaware that the peddler, after leaving Konoha, began to change. Slowly, as he passed through the trees, his appearance changed into one that of an old man with white hair and white skin. Now this will solve everything. There will be no chaos. There will be no deaths. With that, the man disappeared altogether. As Naruto returned home, it was nighttime already, and he was looking at the book in front. He already had gotten the ink slabs to make the fresh ink that he needed to make. He had already done it, and because of that his hands were already charcoal like black. This stuff gets sticky. I hope it washes off soon. As Naruto dipped his pen and then was waiting for some thought to come. And then he remembered Hiruzen's word. And then he wrote something. I wish people of Konoha really changed and liked me. Like they would. But one day, as Gigi said, I'm gonna change them. Or if not, then I'm just gonna continue to prank them. Naruto said to himself, laughing. Oh, what else? What else? I hope I can become the strongest Hokage ever. And so, this was the second thing Naruto wrote. And then Naruto became emotional. Because he wanted to write something from deep within his heart. Because his loneliness spoke to him. I really wish I knew my parents. And if they're gone, they were here. So we could be a family. As these three things were written down, Naruto closed the journal. Because he had tears in his eyes. This is nonsense, he said, closing it up, tying it together and then placing it on the table. As he went inside, washed his hands and washed his face, and then slumped down on his bed, sleeping, unaware that the book had a glow in it. And soon as it glowed, something changed. Because that night, not only 2 graves disappeared, 2 souls emerged, but the whole village's mentality was changed as well. And something within Naruto was changing as well. As the next morning came, Naruto woke up and he saw that his whole bed was cracked up. Huh? What the? As Naruto set a foot down, cracks ripped out from underneath his feet. What is going on? As Naruto then began to stumble. But as he stumbled, he leaned against a wall, which literally cracked and then tore down. Naruto gulped, because his apartment was destroying within itself by him. And Naruto then gulped and carefully, very carefully stood up. Tiptoeing towards where his clothes were, he took them and then bolted out of the door, leaving huge cracks behind. Not again. I gotta go to Gigi. As Naruto began to blitz past by the streets, people begin to look towards him. Hello, Naruto. Nice to see you, kid. Where are you going? He's probably going to meet the Hokage. You better become strong when training. Stop by, honey. Why don't you stop by for these dangos that I make? Naruto stopped and blinked with wide eyes. What? As an elder lady came by. Yes. Why don't you stop by and have some breakfast with us? You haven't eaten, no? Oh, you poor baby, you look so thin. Actually, ma'am, I am in kind of a hurry. I'll be back soon, though, said Naruto, a bit weirded out but also trying to hide it behind a smile. People greeted him a lot that day. Like a lot. And for Naruto, that was already getting weird and weird. So Naruto arrived inside the Hokage office. Naruto, great to see you, son. Look, we have two people here you wouldn't believe that have come back. Before Naruto could say anything or even look at them, they bolted towards him and tackled him to a ground. And then Naruto heard a crying sound. His eyes widened. My son, my baby, it really is him. And these words really hit Naruto home. He stopped what he was doing and went limp. And from within his heart he knew who it was. Okasan? Yes, it's me, your mother, said a woman holding both sides of his face and showing her crying face towards him. She had beautiful long red hair and purplish eyes. And then there was a blonde-haired man who was looking towards him. He had the same blonde hair as him and same tan skin and same blue eyes. Oto-san? Yes, son. You've grown so much. Last time I saw you and held you, you were a baby. Before I died that night. What are you? They died on the night of the QB attack, Naruto. I'm sorry to keep this a secret from me, but they just came back to me to the morning. I was listening to how they did. But you said that they were dead. Yes, son, we were. We don't know what happened, but we came back to life for some reason last night. We were shocked and did not know what to do, where to go. I wanted to come to you as fast as I could, but Minato stopped me, saying that maybe we should wait. Maybe we should go to our allies and try to find out what is going on here. And that is when you came here. As Naruto was shocked. Gigi, something really is weird happening, said Naruto, remembering it, now that the weird part was mentioned. What? What is happening, Naruto? People have been nice to me. I mean, people offered me to have breakfast with them and were too kind to me. I was shocked. And not only that, I'm for some reason so strong that I literally broke my apartment and bed. How so, Naruto? I don't know. As Hiruzen looked towards Minato and Kushina, who looked towards him. I don't know what is going on. As Hiruzen thought for a bit, and then he immediately realized it could be the man's word. He had a hunch, so he asked, Naruto, did you write something yesterday in the journal that we bought? The one the man said was magical and stuff, and was blessed by the deities given to the sage himself. As Naruto's eyes widened. Yes, I did. What did you write down? I wish the people of Konoha liked me. I wish I could become the strongest Hokage. And I wish I had my parents back. As Naruto's eyes widened with realization now as he said these three things again. Oh my god. Gigi, that book is blessed. It really worked. I think so too. We need to find that vendor. What do you mean find that vendor? I don't know where he went. Neither do I, Naruto. I know you didn't know. But he might know the answer. How about I just write in it? That might give us something. Naruto is right. If what he has said true, Hiruzen-sama, that might work. But what about you two? You two are pronounced dead in the eyes of the world. We need to make something up at least. And so Minato came up with a plan. And a whole Konoha summit was arranged as people were gathered. As Hiruzen stood atop of the Hokage tower. People of Konoha, today I reveal the biggest secret that I have held close. Only I was aware of this. Naruto Uzumaki is the son of Minato Namikaze and Kushina Uzumaki. And both of them were in a comatose state, being treated by my people. Not from Konoha, but from the summoning clan. My summoning clan. They have been in comatose state for the past 6 years, but now they have recovered and woken up. Please welcome our fourth Hokage, Minato Namikaze-san, and his wife, our heroes. As people cheered and celebrated with shock, everyone was amazed. They did not know how to handle this. And the cherry on top was the kid they loved and liked, Naruto Uzumaki. He was their son. As Naruto stood in the middle of his parents as he soaked it all in, there were only not cheers of his parents but also for him. This is really so weird and awkward. I mean, they used to hate me till yesterday. What happened yesterday doesn't matter, Naruto. What matters is we're here. We're real, son. I just hope it isn't a dream, because it seems too good to be true. And so, Naruto came back to his apartment to gather his stuff because he was going to move to his home. And while gathering, Naruto went and picked up the book and the ink case and the pen. They were still there. And Naruto, taking that stuff, moved in. This is my home? Yes, son. This is where we were supposed to live. We are living now, said Kushina, as Naruto was hugged by his mother again. Okasan. Oh, don't try to act up, son. I am going to smother you. And you know that, right? As Naruto was blushing, trying to look embarrassed, but he knew that he deep down wished for it and it came true. Again the night came, and this uneventful day came to an end, which still looked like a fever dream. And Naruto was carefully, with the reinforced steel-made bed, was now sleeping on it. As Naruto opened the book again, and with a gulp wrote down, I wish to know, how is all this possible? Who was that man who gave me this? And so, immediately a man materialized in front of him. Naruto at first thought that he was a ghost, but the man calmed him down. He had this calming aura around him. Hello, Naruto. Remember me? I don't. Who are you? As the man appeared, the same peddler. Now do you remember me, son? Wait, you're the guy who sold me this book. Yes, I sold you the diary. As the man reverted back to his form. My name is Hagoromo Otsutsuki, and I am what people call the Sage of the Sixth Path. You wanted to know who I was, I told you that. And as for the second wish, what is this? That book is indeed given to me as a gift by Kami-Yami and Shinigami, not any other deities, for my work for establishing peace and giving people hope that soon was disrupted by some monster known as Zetsu. Not only my own children were affected by it, but the whole world as well. What? Yes, but I don't understand. Why did you give me this book? Because a lot of problems were going to come your way, Naruto. Problems that were going to lead you to your death. And he, Zetsu, was going to win. He is the one who caused all this pain. I have kept this book hidden, and I knew I would never use it. I never wished for it to be used. But I, after seeing through the future, realized that I need to give this to you. But what if I had written something else? See, said the sage, smiling. Even at such a young age, you realized that you could have used it for bad thing. But you did? No. You only wrote something that a kid would want your age. Recognition, love, and a bit of strength. And you got them all. So what about this Zetsu? Can you tell me? Yes. As Hagoromo began to explain how Zetsu was a will of his mother, who was Kaguya Otsutsuki, who he and his brother sealed away after she was sacrificing humans to gain power, turning corrupt and dangerous. Naruto, hearing this story, felt sad for the sage, and not only that, he also felt sad for those humans, and also for what all the people have lost. So for all this time, the wars, the suffering, and even those poor Bijus. Yes, Naruto. I gave you this because I knew you would make the right choices. You already have changed everything. I can't even tell the future because there are too many possibilities. As Naruto then smiled and said, I know what to do. As Naruto began to write down, what are you doing, Naruto? I wish for Kaguya Otsutsuki to have a change of heart again, become good mother, and for you two to be reborn as her children again, so you can live a proper life. Everyone wants love. I as hell as sure wanted it. I'm sure you do as well. As for this Zetsu, I hope he disappears as if he never existed. And as for all the Bijus, I hope people love them and consider them as they were intended to, beings of guidance instead of being beings of violence. Since Naruto was the strongest of the Hokages, the wiseness also came, and because of this wish was written down. Naruto stopped it and then smiled. Are you sure about this, Naruto? Yes, everyone deserves happiness. Look, I know this might not make the world perfect, but at least it would make it peaceful for a lot. You're sure? Yes, I am sure. And so, a voice spoke from within for the first time, and in gratitude, thank you, Naruto. You are the first human who understood our pain, who bothered to give us a chance. People, even if they were given this power, would not have considered us and our pain, but you did. Kurama is right, son. You even considered my and his pain, my children's pain, and for that I am forever grateful and happy that I made my decision by choosing you. And with that, Hagoromo began to disappear. What's going on? It's happening. What's happening? Your wish. It's coming true. There's a lot of pages left, Naruto. A lot of wishes still left. It is up to you to decide what you wish to write and what you wish to don't. Know this, it will come true. So use it wisely. I will. And so Zetsu disappeared as well, while Hagoromo did. And all the Bijus, people mindset across them changed. Even in Konoha changed. And they began to realize they were sentient beings with a lot of wisdom. And Kurama, he showed his gratitude. Instead of anger, resentment, he showed gratitude and kindness towards Naruto. Naruto at the age of 6 had resolved half of the problems. Naruto, as time went by, was raised by his parents and was, since well liked, realized that Sakura wasn't the girl he was supposed to like. Neither was it Ino, and neither it was Hinata. It was Tenten, a girl who was a year older, a girl who was a bit like him. But she never gave up. She trained rigorously instead of pranks, becoming a weapon mistress, and Naruto really loved that about her. Naruto really wanted to use that book to win her favor because she was really trying hard to get. But by the age of 18, Naruto was able to win her over, and not only that, he was also able to confess to her, and they both began to date. Soon after, Minato, who had already taken over after his revival, decided that his son was going to become the next Hokage. Naruto became worried, so he wrote down another wish. I wish that every decision I make is for the betterment of my people and for the rest. I hope and wish that I rule in a peaceful era and there will be peace everywhere. Naruto did not know at the time how strong that wish would be, but it did become fulfilled. Peace preserved, a lot of alliances were made, friends were made from enemies, and more than that, balance was restored equally. There were still a lot of evil people, a lot of conspiracies, but there was also good, unity fighting against them. As for Kaguya, she again roamed the streets, and this time holding on to the hands of two innocent-looking children, her sons who were reborn, Hagoromo and Homura. And the three of them were smiling, laughing like an innocent family, because they were living like one in this peaceful era. As this is where I will be leaving the story of, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one, and if you did, then make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel, and follow me on my other channel as well. As this is Apollo Uchiha, and I'm signing off for the day. Peace.